Hey, what's up, guys? I know it's too late, it's past 11 p.m., but I believe that the information that I'm gonna share here is going to benefit a lot of people, especially for those who are new into the hobby. Alright, so about 2 weeks ago, I brought this quad and actually this other quad as well. Okay? I've already fixed this, and this is the new one that I'm fixing. I crashed both really hard, but this one I still got. Yeah, when I crash, I still had video transmission from the Vista. So I had an assumption that everything was still fine. I could not arm it. I could not turtle it. Okay? And then that day I crashed, I noticed there wasn't any light from from the Foxeer 2.4 gigahertz antenna. So I was like, oh crap, it broke. So fast forward, I found out that the UFL connector was actually damaged. All right. So I think this was actually the culprit. So I bought a new one and it didn't work. I was like, what? So I was like, what's going on here? So I was actually confused because I wanted to see what's going on. So I used a USB cable and I was like, it turned on. Actually, this one, right before I unsoldered it, I used the USB connection from the computer. It actually turned on. I was like, oh, okay, so that's good. So now I soldered the brand new one, and then I powered it with the lipo. It didn't turn on. I was like, this is brand new, but I remember it turned on earlier. This one turned on earlier. The only problem with these is the UFL connector. So I was like, damn, what's going on? I was really confused. And then and then I used the USB cable again, and that time it worked again. I was like, oh, something is really wrong. So now I connected the battery again. I powered it with the battery, and then I actually measured the 5 volts, the 5 volt pads there, 5 volts pads there, and here. I did not get any reading. I was like, what's going on here? Wow. Okay. So, you know what I did? I was I was wondering maybe it's actually the cable. So, where's the cable? The old one. Here. That's one. This was actually the culprit. So, what I did next is I removed this old cable, old connector, GST pin 8-pin connector from the flight controller, and then I measured the voltage from that one. Let's see. Let me grab some pointer. Is it full? Yeah, it's off. So that pad, the ground and the positive, I measured it earlier, and then there's actually a voltage coming out of that pad. All right, so that means the ESC is working. So then I created a new connector, and I have this actually. This is actually like I bought it in 2019, and you guys should have it. I've built so many connectors, and this has served me well. Okay, look at that. Oops, hold on, sorry. See? If you buy that, I think they call it harness. I think one piece is like $4. I got this for like everything for this package. I think it's like $12, and I've already built like maybe 15 connectors. So I've already saved a lot. So you guys should buy this. Yeah, search in Amazon, JST something. I couldn't remember. But anyways, so yeah, after replacing the harness cable, it's working now. I'm so happy. So I'm using my V-Fly finder. No, that's not V-Fly finder. That's a V-Fly smoke stopper. All right. This is the V-Fly finder. This one is the V-Fly finder. I need to connect this. Okay. V-Fly products are awesome. But anyway, smoke stopper will prevent your quad from getting damaged. And if there's a short, this will prevent it from happening. So yeah, the culprit was actually the very old connector from 2020 maybe. Yeah, finally it gave in. Finally it got damaged. All right, so to tell you that it's really working, let's turn it on. Let's see. I just want to make sure I don't have any dangling wires. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna turn it on now. Okay. There you go. So this is brand new. I have not patched it yet with the new firmware. Okay. Because of the problem that I've been debugging the whole day until I found out it was this actually. So I'm gonna patch it now. I'm gonna patch ELRS. I think I'm using version 3.2. It's gonna be really easy. I like the way I configured my ELRS. I'm using binding phrase, so I don't have to press anything. So that's what the ELRS developers told me. I was wondering before why it bound so quickly, and they asked me, "Are you using binding phrase?" Yes. Okay, that's why. It was phenomenal. So now I'm gonna use the same binding phrase on this ELRS antenna. Sorry, ELRS receiver, and it's gonna bind right away to the radio controller. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to share some tips in debugging, and you'll wonder why it's not working. Oh, also, I didn't realize when I was connecting or when I was powering it with the lipo, there's a LED here that turned on. Okay, that turns on. Okay, when I was powering it earlier with the bad cable, that thing there was not lighting up. Of course, it's been a while, so I wasn't actually like paying attention. So I was paying attention to the light that's coming. The light from the receiver. So I was like, "Huh, what's going on here?" But if I was using the USB cable, that light there, that LED there, also turned on. So yeah, and then also another thing. I thought that the Betaflight firmware was actually working. Look, let me pause it real quick. Okay, guys, I've removed the connector. So I thought that the sounds being produced by the motor was actually a complete boot up. Look. See? I thought it was actually a good boot up, but it wasn't. So see, this cable is already removed. So I had an assumption that the flight controller was actually being powered as well. So yeah, that made me waste my time in debugging. See, it sounded well, right? So yeah, so weird. You know what? Let's grab the other quad and power it with the lipo, and let's try to hear what it sounds like. Hold on. All right, guys, this is the other drone that I fixed yesterday. So yeah, they're different. Maybe because it's BL S and this one is BL 32. Let's see. Yeah, it's different. The other one was faster. Ah, I remember now. If the flight controller is not being powered, the last two tones, we won't hear the last two tones. Let me simulate it by turning it off after that sound. It's gonna sound like this. There you go. That's how it does sound when flight controller is not being powered. Alrighty, guys. I'm so happy that my other quad is fixed now as well. Okay. So yeah, this one. This is my S banger quad. Okay. This is for my flow. Yeah. So this is a 2017 CL Racing F4S flight controller. And the ESC is a Mamba F40 MK2 40 amp. Yeah, it still works, right? Yeah, guys. All right. Anyways, just wanted to share how to debug issues. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to encounter this in the future. God forbid. All right. Alrighty, guys. I'll be able to test this tomorrow. I'm gonna I'm gonna patch ELRS software now or firmware to that one. Okay. Alrighty, guys. You have a great night and stay cool. All right. Later.